Oh,
Vinay,
yeah.
thank you so much for another super chat coming in here. We so much appreciate that. Vinay, a huge Buckeyes fan. Thoughts on the development of Cameron Babb this offseason, Tony? I've heard from Jaden Ballard that the drills are insane for any average individual.
Yeah, I know media is supposed to be impartial, but if there's one guy you root for on this Ohio State roster, it's Cameron Babb, who I think was injured, tore an ACL maybe in high school, and then like twice at OSU so far. And I believe this is his fourth year and has finally got to play last year, didn't get any catches. And so that's like the next big step is for him to start getting the ball. But I know his mom was, family's very instrumental in organizing parents and getting them organized to protest last year. And so, but this is a guy who is, could have quit at this point and hasn't, and is one of, I believe, 9 top 100 receivers currently on Ohio State's roster. And again, Chris Olave is not one of those. So he's in a very deep room and yet continues to want to play at Ohio State and continues to work and was healthy last year and is, if you go back and look at his high school highlights, he was definitely a top 100 player and was good size, fast, could cut, could do a bunch of different things for you, and now has become one of the leaders of the receiving group. And you would like to see all of that hard work and all of the just everything he's gone through be rewarded with some playing time. And then you look at who's in front of him, and it's just 5-star after 5-star. And so this spring, he'll have an opportunity to get into that too deep, and it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough for everybody. And it's even if you're in the too deep, it's going to be tough to play because, Steve, how much do you want to take Chris Olave and Garrett Wilson off the field? Not much.
Yeah, those guys are going to continue to play about 70% of the snaps, and that creates an issue for Jackson Smith-Njigba, Jamison Williams, and everybody else. So I am of a mind that you're going to have to be really good and on top of your game to have an opportunity to play. I think what will help is obviously they're going to play some lesser opponents this year. I don't have the schedule committed to memory. I know they play Minnesota and Oregon, I think the first 2 games. And then I think there might be an Akron in there or something. And then I don't know what I don't forget who the other team is. Maybe Tulsa? I don't know. Does that sound right?
Yep.
So, yeah, and again, Tulsa had a pretty good team last year, so that may not be the walkover that you think it might be, but they are going to play, a few of those extra games where hopefully some of those younger guys will get a chance to play and show what they can do. And I think it also helps that, the guys who were freshmen this past year, like Julian Fleming and Smith-Njigba, aren't going to get charged a year of eligibility. I mean, they've still got 4 years left if they want it. Again, I know those guys probably have delusions of going 3 and out or 4 and out or whatever, but the option is there for them to stick around. Basically their clock's not ticking really yet. So I think the best players are going to play. And I think that they have to play because you have young quarterbacks, and the young quarterbacks need to rely on reliable receivers to make plays for them. And that is just so paramount to the confidence of the young quarterbacks. So they can't have a clown show out there, learning on the job, dropping balls and not making plays. So they need 1 and 1A out there getting it done for them. So when the game is still hasn't been decided, which I would say anything less than 23 points, assume that Wilson and Olave are going to get 70 to 80% of the reps.